Ioun Stones. Antique Depths, 2023. Etheric Crystal. Ioun, who is understood to be a deity of knowledge, prophecy, and skill, in certain realms, lends her name to these stones, though details on the connection are lost to time. It may be that those who first wrought the stones were considered wise and skillful. We are fortunate to be allowed a viewing of these rare and powerful stones in action. For the next 101 years, the Antique Depths has exclusive access to these 14 Ioun stones, on private loan from the entity housed in this gallery, known honorifically as Death Queller. This gallery is subject to multiple wards. Do not address Death Queller or attempt to influence her Ioun stones while she transits the dreamscape of the astral world. These mystic crystals, which orbit an owner's head, each confer a distinct benefit. 14 variants are known to exist, one of each is on display here. The innermost sustenance stone is noteworthy, for it has long been a superfluous trinket for Death Queller, who transcended the bounds of mortal flesh more than a millennium ago. Let us now examine each stone in detail and review their properties, beginning with the outermost orbit. Absorption. This pale, lavender ellipsoid protects the wearer against most magic spells, but its power is not inexhaustible. The wearer is protected from spells because the crystal absorbs the energy, redirecting the focus of the spell energy to itself, instead of the wearer. Over time, the crystal can become overloaded, and it will burn out, offering no further protection. Absorption, greater. This exceedingly rare and precious stone is an even more powerful version of the absorption variant. All but the greatest, most powerful spells can be blocked and cancelled utterly by this ellipsoid stone. It too can burn out over time, but its energy store far surpasses the capacity of its lesser cousin. Agility. As its name implies, this stone improves the agility of the one who wears it. Owners of these stones find themselves with quicker reaction times, greater flexibility, along with improved motor function and coordination. Strength. As one would expect, this blue rhomboid enhances and increases muscle mass throughout the body when worn. Leadership. Owners of these stones report greater confidence and a feeling of cunning, particularly as regards the manipulation or persuasion of others. Awareness. Possession of this blue rhomboid warns the wearer of imminent danger, such that a preconscious glimpse of the immediate future is always at hand. When this stone is active, surprising the one who wears it is impossible. Fortitude. One's physical fitness is improved by this stone. A wearer will heal faster, show increased bone density and demonstrate greater vascular health throughout the body. Insight. This blue sphere glows with its own light, symbolic of the illumination it provides the wearer. Those who wear these stones show increased creativity, a greater attention to detail, and improved problem-solving as their minds are quick to find connections between things others often overlook. Intellect. Similar to the Insight stone, this spherical stone also improves the mind. Wearers have an increased capacity for logic and memory. Additionally, their facility with mathematics and language is likewise enhanced. Mastery. The skills and talents already known to one who wears this green prism improve considerably. While this stone does not teach the wearer anything new, a chess master with this stone, for example, will lose even fewer games. Alternatively, an archer would miss fewer targets, and so on. Protection. This dusty rose prism provides a weak force field around the wearer that is capable of disrupting and dampening the kinetic movement of fast-moving objects. It is far from perfect, however, and has been likened to the padded jerkins worn by soldiers under their proper armor. Reserve. Ioun stones are typically worn and owned by magi, priests, and other theurgists known collectively as the wise. Since these crystals are most often made by the wise for their own use, a stone like this expedites their ability to cast their magic. A practitioner with this stone can store some of their magical potential within the crystal, saved in reserve for later use. The practice of magic requires invocations, words of power, subtle and overt histrionic gestures, and obscure reagents. A reserve stone obviates the need for such trappings, allowing magic to be conjured readily, and with great ease at the will of the magus. Regeneration. A valuable and extraordinary crystal, this pearl-colored spindle works to rapidly heal the wearer of wounds, tissue damage, and physical trauma at a rate and order of magnitude faster than natural healing, even when aided by conventional medicine and bandages. Such healing magic is understood to be the province of the divine, and it is no longer known how an etheric crystal like this, which operates with a sublunary arcane power, was made. Sustenance. The need for food and drink, even the need for life-giving water, are no longer an issue for the wearer of this clear spindle. Sustenance stone wearers can still enjoy food and pass their waste normally if they choose to indulge, but they will never hunger or thirst while this stone orbits their head. Is there an item you would like to see next? Sign up at patreon.com/antiquedepths and cast your vote. As a patron, you gain access to all of the work that makes this museum possible, including printable PDFs of these cards, digital posters for mobile display, and high-resolution, transparent background PNGs, for adaptation into your own handouts. Furthermore, the archive of these 3D models, packed with textures and animations, will be yours to download in the form of blend files. All of these materials are shared under a Creative Commons license. Each model in the archive, including the item featured here, is also available for $5 on Gumroad, even for non-patrons. Links are in the description of this video. Thank you for your visit.